let me put this here. Actually, we'll move it up to right after the cube. We'll talk about the warehouse. Just so I don't forget it's there.
By the way, that thing that I shared about the coastal cities in Mexico, I think that article was posted in January.
Yeah,
so I figured it was right after Groove Cruise came through there.
Yeah, but that's okay because we can have a whole segment about island takeovers at resorts and then we can talk about Groove Cruise and all that. Yeah, and then Shipwrecked, which is in what is it, Dominican Republic, but there's where
I'll pay extra if they actually poison my minibar.
Okay. Okay, and then the Audiotistic SoCal was announced that it was going to happen, but I didn't see specific dates.
Yeah,
it was one day. Yeah,
it's one day.
It was what, the Saturday?
Yeah, the 28th or whatever.
Okay, so 12/28. Okay, 19.
They
then
put the lineup with it and everything.
Mm-hmm.
They did the line. I didn't even see the line.
Yeah, they did the date.
And they already have they have payment plans for that too. I think the tickets are only like $45.
Oh wow, Bernard, there's some lineups.
Already got them.
Oh. All right. Then the
There you go.
Oh, there's the article. Okay, fantastic. What is that? Rolling Loud, Kelly.
Yeah,
That's okay. Snow Top, The Decadence, Dubfire.
Kind of want to go to that.
Wait, what was that? Can you go back?
I think
what is
that's
that one? AMF.
Amsterdam.
Can we get the AMF by day? We've showed it a few times, but. And then Envision Festival, please.
Couldn't find it.
Oh, we.
It's up there, isn't it?
I thought.
Wait. No, yeah, I got it.
Okay, thank you.
You scrolled past it.
And then weed lounges. Do we want to talk about that, or do we want to save it for later?
We can talk about it if you guys want.
It won't take long.
Oh, is that serving Chipotle?
You want the AMF in Amsterdam or the AMF in LA?
Both, because I didn't even know AMF was in Amsterdam too.
Amsterdam also has an event by Insomniac during Amsterdam
Music Week.
Yeah,
right? Music Week. We can mention that. Yeah, I didn't know that.
I think it was a big lineup.
Oh really?
I don't know if it was like individual events or.
Okay. But Amsterdam Music Week is getting ready to start soon.
I think it's like in 2 weeks.
Okay, Amsterdam Music Week. Okay, Kelly, are you familiar with the Insomniac pods that went to the Bahamas? Did we talk about that last week?
I read the article and I shared that article too, so I can talk a little bit about it. Yeah.
Yay, thank you, Kelly.
It doesn't hurt to
mention it again. Yeah, because Pasquale, he put a video out and it's been everywhere. So maybe mentioning that again. And then that if people want to donate, they're still taking donations. All right, so then I think we got everything, right? What's wrong?
I want to give you a big hug.
Okay. Why? What happened?
Because your energy is so low and I just want you to be happy. I'm sorry you had to sit in traffic.
I'm okay. Also, the Pasquale and Mike Tyson possible new
That
home.
was cool.
Okay, so
I watched that whole thing.
Oh, Kelly, fantastic. You can talk about it.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. See, you are prepared to talk about stuff.
I just haven't looked at anything in the last day or two.
Oh,
but
that's okay.
The days before, I was trying to be very proactive.
All right,
I don't know where my phone is. I slept for an entire day yesterday.
Oh,
I'm very confused about things right now.
You don't know what year it is, do you?
I don't know.
Okay.
Yay.
All right.
Can we go for like 2010? I didn't have to work back then.
Shoot, my bills were a lot less in 2013. I'll take that.
I had no credit card debt in 2010. We can go there.
We can go. What? I wasn't fun in 2010. I'd have to start all over.
Well, now we know where the fun is.
We can start the fun earlier, make better life decisions.
Let me know when you're all ready.
All right, sound check. Everybody good?
Yeah, I can hear you guys.
All right, let's do it.
Ooh, hello? Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. All right.
You're good.
I hear you guys.
Oh, there's no camera there. So who am I looking at?
There's that. That one's pointed
Just
at her.
those
Just
two?
those two. He killed that one.
Okay.
It was being a bitch.
I really wish there was one down there.
No, we can't change it right now.
I kind of like the ones over here more.
Oh, you do?
When I was watching the...
Look.
Yeah, you get them both simultaneously all the time.
Oh.
They just
Just
don't
because I'm
flick
not
back and forth.
like I'm already facing you guys this way,
Oh.
and then I don't look at the camera anyways. So.
And then when
Okay.
I put something up on the screen, it all goes up there and they see that too.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice. Yeah, that's way better.
So they can see what we're seeing on the screen on YouTube, on Facebook now.
Oh.
And they're going to get a much better sound on Facebook now.
Okay.
It just won't be as fancy jump cutting and piss me off like the other one.
Okay. I just have to remember to look here now. Okay.
Is that the button you gave me and then I lost it at?
Yeah.
Alright.
How sad.
Are we ready, ladies?
Didn't have it for 24 hours.
I still need to get more.
Ready when you are. I have to look here.
Nobody not play chess, nobody not move. If you move, don't stop.
And welcome everybody out there to the only show on the internet giving you the information, news, updates, all about music festivals, Festival Addicts. Who do I have in my studio today?
Hello, Daniela.
Hi, Kelly.
Hi, Monique.
And hello, everybody out there who is tuning in today. So we've got some exciting news. I know I sound not excited, but this is very exciting news. So we have reached here at the Festival Addicts our 1 year anniversary or our 1 year birthday. And that just happened last week. So yay, everybody, we turned one.
Start all over.
I know it's been.
We're the drunkest babies you ever met.
Yeah.
Just some of us are. But it's
Every
been
fourth show for somebody.
every,
Once a month.
I'm allowed one every month, and this is not the day. So when we started a year ago, it started as 4 friends who just loved going to music festivals and just loved getting together, talking and drinking about it. So, and here we are 1 year later. We have a team of core members. We have ambassadors. And we have made some huge milestones. When I joined the team back in, February-ish,
Yeah.
I want to say. I didn't become like a permanent person until February. We had 47 followers on Instagram and 43 on Facebook. And let me tell you, we just hit 1,000 followers on Instagram and 1,500 on Facebook. So to our day ones, the 43 of you and the 47 of you guys know who I'm talking about.
We love you. Go follow our Twitter, please.
The OGs, they've stuck it out. Hopefully
Every
this
week.
long. You guys have put up with us every Tuesday. So thank you so much for everything you guys do. Thanks for the likes. Thanks for the comments. They are very entertaining. I love reading them during this show. And I really hope that this next year we grow even bigger and better and have more info and have more news and have more drinks.
Yeah, I mean, we do it for you guys. We want to be your inside since we've been doing this for so long. And you know what? Thank you guys for sticking with us, as Kelly had mentioned. And here's to another year.
Yay.
So let's get
Many more years.
Many more years. Let's get to the news. So as we know, we're still in festival season, but now all of the holiday festivals are starting to come up now. So we've got quite a few that have just released their lineup. So the first one we want to talk about is Snow Taw. That's happening in Minneapolis, Minnesota.
Sounds cold.
Freezing. And it's like, it's happening at the end of December. So these are what we're getting ready to start talking about, are leading you guys up so you guys can start planning out your New Year's Eve, where you guys are going to be for New Year's. So Snow Taw is happening in Minneapolis, Minnesota, I believe. I have glasses, but that's still kind of far. Right?
Yeah, I
Minneapolis.
can see like the top 2 and then it's a blur from there.
Well, if you're a big fan of Marshmallow, Skrillex.
Yeah, they just quit their other jobs, so go give them money.
Chief Keef, really? All right.
Ghastly.
I haven't seen that on the lineup ever.
Who else is on there? Rich the Kid? I don't know.
A Nightmare.
Arm & Hammer with
T.
with no vowels.
Oh, and
except for A.
Skrillex is doing the countdown, so if you're a big fan of Skrillex, might want to check that out. Also, go support him because he quit his day job.
Yeah. So didn't both of them?
I mean, it's a shitty club, so don't blame them.
I don't even know what club. What
Chaos?
Oh, yeah.
The one at the Palms?
Okay.
Who like to act like they're on the strip when they're not?
Yeah, so if anybody had their hearts set on seeing Skrillex or Marshmallow there.
Go to Minnesota.
Yeah, there you go. Just
For New Year's Eve. It's
Yeah.
the 30th and the 31st. You're welcome.
way better than Vegas. Sorry. Sorry for anybody in
To be
Minnesota.
fair, I've never been to Minnesota. I don't know what's out there, so who knows? It might be better than Vegas.
I know there's hockey out there.
There's fights at hockey and drunk people.
It's
Entertaining.
I know, right? Way better than Vegas.
That is Vegas.
Well, I
Pretty much,
bet
there's
you,
that with
I bet
snow.
you the drinks are way cheaper. I
There you
could
go.
get drunk twice as fast and for half the price.
It's not hosted by Insomniac, so
I
they
can-
will not be
Yeah.
$18 in case anybody is worried about
And,
that.
and if it is $18,
Well, I mean,
I'm gonna
Cross
feel
was an
very lied
insomniac,
to.
and the drinks are still very expensive.
Really? Yeah, but they're snobs. They don't allow fan slapping, remember?
Hey.
No rave clothes.
Cleanest venue I've ever been to.
That's because the hooligans weren't there, I guess.
Yeah. They ran out of White Claws, that's why.
Wait, do we want to talk about Cross?
Yeah, I,
think we should. I'm very curious.
I mean, I was only there for a couple hours. I literally walked in for Cascade and then left
How
because
was-
I had work in the morning.
How was it?
It was all right. Cascade was great. It's just like the venue's super tiny. They had way too many people in there. Yeah, I think it'd be better if they just made it 2 stages instead of having the third one in the middle.
Okay. Was there sound bleeding?
Only when you're walking from like stage to stage. If you're at the stage, you don't hear it.
Okay.
At least I didn't. Probably if you're like way back closer to the other one, you're gonna hear it.
Okay.
But yeah, everything's super expensive. I did buy a fan from Cross.
Was it the one that...
But I
All the
had to.
controversy by fan.
It was hot. Okay, I was wearing all black. It was hot, and also I like to buy merch, so in case I never go back, I don't have to. I bought something.
Okay. Did it have like the Cross logo on it and
Yeah,
everything?
it was
Okay.
black. It was great. I love it.
Okay.
Ooh.
Was it at least a nice fan?
Yeah, it was nice.
How big was it?
You should have brought it in the studio
Like the
so I
one
could
you
have
have.
clacked it right now.
No.
Like the big one?
Yeah.
Oh, it was a big fan. They had
Yeah.
a clacking fan?
Yeah. It was only $15.
Really?
Yeah. It was cheaper than my beer.
Oh.
Also cheaper than my sushi.
They sold sushi there?
Yeah. What I did love was parking was super easy to find. I parked literally a block away for $10.
Really?
Nice.
That's good.
And it's like downtown by the beach. So
Okay.
Yeah.
there's plenty of parking.
That's cool.
Okay. Yeah, I've never
I've
been
Ubered there last time, so I didn't even deal with parking at all.
I don't think I would want to Uber from my house to San Diego.
No.
No.
I Ubered from a very cheap parking spot because I was like, I'm just going to keep my car here. Let's just Uber. I was day drinking somewhere else.
Yeah, and
Oh.
always never ever 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 drink and drive.
No.
Of course not.
Never. Always.
That's not fun.
Drive, park your car, drink, take a break for a few hours, and drive home.
Yes.
Have one beer, not several.
And drink water. That people forget to hydrate with actual water. That's another thing.
So the water I bought there was in like an aluminum can. It was so weird.
Yeah?
It tasted funny.
how
Did
much
it?
was it?
$5.
Oh, okay, that's not bad. I can deal with that.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm all right with that.
I mean, it's reusable, I guess, if you want weird tasting water.
You can reuse the aluminum?
I don't know. I kept it in my car.
Oh, okay. I don't know if
I didn't drink the water while I was there.
Okay.
You
Smart.
just bought
Taking
it just
to take-
because.
No, to drink it later.
Okay.
It's called being prepared.
Okay.
I needed to chase the Four Loko with water.
Ah.
See, there's logic to her.
Yeah.
Her keeping
All right,
aluminum can water.
Don't everybody like team up on Kelly now. Unless there's a safe word.
It's banana.
Pineapple.
Okay.
It's Gestapo style.
Yep.
That's
a
better
safe
not
word.
ever be a safe word.
That's a safe word. That's our safe word.
Never ending. Never ending.
She would have been like that girl who ran away from our tent at Greenfields.
Oh, yeah, I remember. Oh.
All right, hold on.
We have a laugh track now.
Laugh track. Oh goodness. Okay, first and foremost, we need to thank the people who are tuning into us tonight. Of course, we have our regulars, Jared.
Hi, Jared.
Hi, Jared. Welcome back.
Hi, Cynthia.
Hi, guys.
Where's Hector? Has he chimed in yet? We waiting on you,
Hector, wake
Hector.
up.
Where are you?
You can't use it. I already claimed it.
That's a different one. We need to make the people who are tuning into it.
That says falafel in it. I'm hungry, guys. Okay.
Oh my goodness. All right. We're getting off track, guys.
No, we're never off track. This is exactly what we're supposed to be doing.
Yeah.
They're used to it. They're here every week.
That's
They know
really
exactly
true.
what's going on.
They're gluttons for punishment.
To anybody else who's watching, we cannot see your names, so welcome. Well, Edwin likes our video. Thanks, Edwin. That was fantastic. I think. But yes, thank you everybody who is watching. We love you guys. Thanks for listening to us. All right, moving right along to other music festival news. There's some other lineups that have dropped, getting ready for Halloween. No, let's talk more about New Year's. So Decadence, we've mentioned.
Did both of them drop already or just one? I think I only saw
Decadence Colorado is
one.
the only one that has,
Okay.
and they have tickets that are on sale now. So, in case you are going to be in the lovely Colorado for New Year's Eve, the 30th and the 31st.
Also sounds cold.
Yeah, incredibly cold. Because it actually snows out there. So you will be serenaded by the sweet sounds of DJ Diesel. That's the reason why you go.
I am so happy you dropped the bass on that. That was awesome. Do it again.
DJ Diesel.
Yeah.
Wah, 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 wah.
That was fantastic. Fisher, everybody's favorite Fisher.
I left during his set.
Really?
Fisher, really? Oh,
It was
he
too
has
packed.
he's got
Wow.
Yeah.
one song. That's all you go for.
What?
Yeah, you go for
I
one
like
song.
I like his whole sets.
I just listened to
I
Chris
just feel
Lake in
like-
the car instead.
I've heard the
I was
set
by
so
myself.
many
It
times.
was great.
It's just like, okay, I've already heard all this like about 10 times now. But I do like him.
I never get tired of it.
I don't either.
Oh, hello, Hector. We've been waiting. You're late.
You're fired.
You're fired. You had one job. That's to watch us on Tuesdays. We waited for you. Okay, moving right along. Also, we've got some other things. Oh, and Kevin, Original Twinkie. I just like his Original Twinkie. I like that.
Do they still sell Twinkies?
Yeah. Hostess went out of business, and then all of their people banded together and they
Stole the
put-
recipe and like, let's sell Twinkies.
Well, that's not what they did.
Oh, okay, that's
They
what I
put-
would-
They
All I
put
know-
money into it, and then
Ralph's bought out the contract to stock it instead. So then on our stores, I used to be a vendor. Now we do it.
Oh.
So
I would have just stolen the recipe and named it something else.
yeah,
Twinkies.
people do it all the time.
Originally known as Twinkies.
Oh, Hector said Cross got me like did. It's okay. We understand. You're only forgiven for half a second. Because you guys make fun of me all the time, so only half a second. Okay. Half a second's over now. All right, so other news, AMF released their day-by-day lineup. That's happening October 19th and 20th in LA. You've got Justice, Black Coffee, Diplo, back-to-back with MK, Idris Elba. We can really see that. That's fantastic.
Yeah.
Thanks, Bernard. Destructo. So it's a really good lineup if you have nothing to do during that weekend. So leading up to some other New Year's Eve stuff, Countdown tickets, which is happening only for one day this year on the 31st. Their tickets went on sale. Their pre-sale happened last week.
Still no lineup.
Still no lineup, but there's a layaway plan, $9.99 down. And then I bought it when it was tier 0. I've never gotten tier 0. I don't even know if that's still happening, if it's a thing. But it was $37.99. 3 payments of $37.99. October, November, December. So
I didn't even realize. All of a sudden, I just feel like it kind of caught me by surprise. All of a sudden,
Yeah.
there was like people were buying tickets. I'm like, what?
yeah,
I didn't get any heads up.
yeah. There was no nothing. It just I kind of just looked on the app. I don't know what made me look on the app. I never do.
Their
And it was like-
notifications.
no, I don't have
think-
notifications.
Oh,
I
'cause
think
got a
you get
notification.
you did?
emails and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
I get
right?
emails.
But I feel like the other festivals, usually there's a lot of like hype going into it, or it's going to go on sale this
Well, like
Friday.
Secret Project, I got tier 0. And
Okay.
I didn't even buy my Secret Project ticket last year, so I don't know how they knew that I went there.
Oh,
They're stalking me.
yeah,
crazy.
maybe you say the word secret project too much around your phone.
you
Yeah.
know they listen. They listen.
Facebook Messenger records you 24/7.
Yeah. What else?
Then where are the cops?
Yeah. Audiotistic. So
They can't arrest all of California.
Oh, no, they can't. So
I mean, they
Audiotistic
could.
also announced tickets go on sale on Thursday, but it will be happening, December 28th?
I think so.
And I believe
They do have their lineup already.
rumor
Yeah.
has their
Tickets.
lineup
I
is
think
already
tickets
out.
started at $45. They have a $15 down layaway plan. So
Okay.
if
That
you
was
want
a
to do it
little-
in payments,
All right, Audiotistic. Here we go. That's the wrong one. Yeah,
wrong one.
yeah.
Not that
nope.
one.
2019.
Not that one. That.
Oh no,
No.
that's still.
No.
I saw it. I saw it online.
Yeah, it
Sorry.
exists.
Yeah,
It's out there.
They've
Sorry,
released.
guys.
They're like one of the only Insomniac ones that actually released their lineup. With
Well, yeah,
tickets.
they want your money.
Put Audiotistic SoCal.
Yeah.
Sorry. I just realized.
Oh.
I think
For
that's
2019?
I think that's it.
That's the
No,
no.
that's still not it. That's strange. I read the
Yeah.
lineup. I read the
It
lineup a bunch
exists.
of times.
We swear it exists.
It
Yeah,
looked
it's
fun.
there.
It looked fun. I would probably go if I could get the day off.
They typically have a decent lineup for Audiotistic. So
That's it.
oh, there it is.
That's it. I read that one.
All right. So just in case you are curious on who is going to be there, you've got who's 4B.
You've never heard 4B?
No.
Oh, okay. You're lost.
Yeah. 4B back to back with Valentino Khan.
Oh,
You've got
Will
Flosterdamus.
Flosterdamus actually be there
Yeah, isn't he taking like a mental
on
health?
a break? Who
Do,
knows
you
how
know, do
long
we
that-
know how long though?
I know he canceled some of his shows.
Yeah.
Because Alice in Wonderland's little thing was only like what, a week or two?
Oh,
I thought hers was a really short, and then she
get
went
out
right
of the
back.
Factory 91 warehouse. It's not for you.
And AC Slater, let's do Jack Beats and Friends, as well as Bijou.
I don't know. It just looks interesting.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I would.
so
I would go.
If I
just
can't
to, like,
read it, I'm
try
gonna
this
let
all
you
out.
pronounce it.
And it's gonna be at the NOS Event Center, so
First
it's
of all, I'm
I
great
like
at
that.
pronouncing stuff. Thank you very much. But yeah, so that's your in case you need something to pre-party leading up to New Year's Eve.
So they're both at NOS Center, right?
yeah.
Are they?
That's also
Ooh, are we gonna like?
okay. That was
I was literally just gonna say, are they
24
gonna rip
minutes.
down like half the decorations and throw like the new ones up, and then
the whole hook.
First time.
It's fine.
There's
it's
the
okay.
first time.
Jessica Stein. Okay, that's the safe word.
Snuffleupagus,
that doesn't even start with a G.
Rumpelstiltskin.
Espialidocious.
I don't know. I think she could do that one. That's
I
no fun.
could. But can you do it as a safe word? That's the question.
You can.
You're very
If you're
Anything
fast
can be a
enough.
safe word.
with the right mindset,
Stop.
it can be.
Not that.
That's not a good safe word.
Harder.
Kill me now.
Kill me now. Okay. So the last lineup that we want to talk about is Rolling Loud, which is happening leading up to that. So it's December 14th and 15th. And that one looks like it was also equally a very good lineup. Very mixed. As soon as we can see it. There we go.
The LA one.
So
Yeah.
we got the New York and we have LA.
Yeah, so October 12th and 13th, if you happen to be in New York during that time, you can check out Rolling Loud. They have Travis Scott, Meek Mill, Wu-Tang Clan.
That'll be fun.
They have Kodak Black, YG.
Look, they have
yeah,
Kylie
Fat
Jenner's
Joe.
boyfriend and then Kylie Jenner's ex.
That's going to be fun. Just to go and
I'm assuming she's staying home.
probably.
Somebody
yeah.
needs to make a flag of her just waving around.
Hold on, you guys. They're also going to have DMX and Fat Joe. I feel like that's going to be a good lineup.
Where?
Fat Joe, right there. And then
Gotcha.
down on October 13th, they have DMX.
Oh yeah, way off on the side. How sad.
Yeah.
How far he's fallen.
He's fallen. Yeah.
He's always in jail.
It happens.
It's all, you know what?
He'll be okay.
I still forgive him for everything.
But yeah, so that's happening this month. Next weekend that's happening. And then also, if you're interested, December 14th through and 15th, we will have one in Los Angeles. And we've got Kelly.
Chance the Rapper, a Little Uzi Vert, Juice WRLD, like always, like everywhere. And then on the 15th, we got Future, A$AP Rocky, Meek Mill, Playboy, Cardi. But anyway, it's gonna be fun. I heard that.
YG.
Okay.
Oh, no.
I don't fuck with you.
I know. But yeah, I heard that this is going to be Chance the Rapper's like only California show for like forever. So it'll be fun. I'd be down. I'd go. If I didn't have to work 24/7.
I don't even know who that is.
What?
Yeah, no, I mean, they're really good lineups. I think they're really good.
I like it. It's
Yeah.
different. It'd be refreshing.
Yeah.
Half of me wants to go in like full raver gear just to like fuck with people's heads
I think that's a good idea.
and interview them.
I think that'd be an even better.
Are you
idea.
lost? Did you take a wrong turn, end up at the wrong event?
Yeah. I want like full arms of candy going in there. Just
As long as they don't have any crazy restrictions, because we actually haven't seen. I've actually not looked at their prohibited list on like what you can and cannot take in. Waka Flocka Flame is going to be there, so
you just wanted to say that.
I did. I really did say that.
Is that going to be your safe word?
Yes,
might
it is.
be.
That is her safe word.
Waka flocka, waka flocka.
It's okay. We'll allow it for today.
Leave me alone. So,
She meant waka flocka.
news. EDC camping sold out, but that was no surprise.
Everything's
It
sold
was
out.
Yeah.
super fast though.
Yeah.
It was like, compared
minutes.
to like every other year. I mean, well, they only did camping 2 times, but I mean, even like the tickets themselves sold out really quick. Camping sold out just as fast.
Yeah.
And everybody was kind of just like, huh? Like if you didn't jump on it,
It's okay. Just wait for everyone to fuck up their payment plans. You'll get
Yeah.
a second chance.
exactly.
It's all
All the boyfriend breakups,
Yeah.
girlfriend breakups.
Yeah.
Worst case, go on eBay like the week before. Everything's super cheap on eBay.
Yeah,
if you
people
don't get
will
what you
be-
paid for, you get your money back.
Yeah.
My friend got a DUI and had to sell hers the very first year we went.
Huh.
Oh dang.
Yeah.
It happens for every music festival. There's always
A DUI?
Yeah. Well, maybe not DUI. Well, there's
It was,
those two.
It was a really messed up DUI. I was really
Yeah.
upset.
Yeah. I'm really sorry for your friend.
Me
don't
too.
don't drink and drive. Don't drive under the influence. Like it's a serious thing. But yeah. So some other things that are happening. I know everyone's talking about all of the different tours that are happening. So the Eric Prydz Hollow tour is happening as well. Dead Mouse is going to be in San Francisco. So these are all happening between now and December. And then also, Daniela, tell us about Cascade.
Yeah, so he's having his LA and San Francisco shows. One's during EDC
I
Orlando,
was
the
gonna
other one's
say.
during Dream State. That's really fucked up.
Oh,
Yeah.
I saw the
Do you
EDC
like
Orlando.
Dream State though?
Huh? I already paid for my ticket,
Oh.
and I don't need to fly there.
Oh, okay.
I had fun at Dream State.
And
but
I also
it's
have a
not
ticket
really
to
my
something
thing.
else that Saturday, so. That seems like not enough notice for having events in November,
Yeah.
and tickets went on sale today.
Yeah.
Like out of nowhere, he announced it yesterday. Tickets on sale today.
yeah.
Didn't he put some like posts like sorry about canceling for the last thing that was out here
What
for
was it,
Sun
Sun
Soaked,
Soaked?
right?
I don't know. I didn't read it. I just looked at the dates and got really pissed off and closed it.
I think he said that he was giving those people first dibs, the ones that had bought those tickets that
Oh,
got
I didn't
canceled.
buy a Sunsilk ticket.
No,
Someone else bought it for me.
no, yeah, but I think he said as sorry for being, shitty.
Sorry would mean you change the dates and make it the next week so I can actually go.
Cascade, are you not listening
Yeah.
to her? He's not hearing you. He
No.
doesn't hear you ever. Because now he has a New Year's Eve show too.
Yeah, he was just like, you saw me enough in 2018, take a break.
And you're just like, no, and you just keep trying.
He's trying
Yeah.
to ditch you as a stalker, is what it is. He's looking up your personal schedule. And he's like, oh, yeah. Oh, she already bought this ticket. She already bought that ticket. Let me make sure to go exactly where
he
she's
is
not.
friends with Pascal, so he has access to my insomnia.
Which makes sense. Oh,
Like,
no.
oh, she's busy these
my
weekends.
God.
Okay.
You know what I'd love if we could just interview Cascade?
I would just let her interview it. I would just sit here and watch.
Yeah, no. It'd be fun. It'd be fun.
Why do you like hurting me?
Question one.
Oh,
What is
man.
West Coast? Oh, West Coast Redux is West Coast Redux is the pre-sale code. Thank you, Kevin.
They're still on sale, I think, for LA.
Okay.
Yeah.
Obviously, that's
It's
not
at Grand
great.
Park.
Okay. Is that where it's going to be at?
Yeah, but redo sets are usually a lot smaller than Grand Park holds. So that's probably why. And also, everyone's going to be at EDC Orlando. I'll see my EDC. It's fine.
I'm really excited about EDC Orlando this time around because I heard there was an article
Okay,
saying
we're all going.
Well, yes, I am excited about that. But I heard that they're like really upping it this year. I mean, they added a day and now they're adding a whole bunch of like production level to it too, right?
I heard it's going to be bigger and better.
Bigger and better.
You guys can tell me if it's bigger and better. I wasn't there the last 2 years.
I've never been, so I
It'll
don't
be
know
my first
either.
time. I was very, very sick and I had to miss my chance to go last time.
Can we
I thought it was awesome.
Yeah. So, I mean, what do you think? What in addition do you think they'll do?
They're gonna make it bigger. I hope what they're gonna do is at the same place, Tinkered Field, and they should open up the football field and make it like the old EDC Coliseum when they had the main
That
stage
would
there.
be great.
That would make that place set off, and that'd be a perfect thing for it because if they're going 3 days, open that football field up. You get a lot more room to walk around in. I mean, the way it was laid out last year, it was this big circle. It was kind of nice. You just walked around, you got to every stage. But yeah, open the football field. Put the main stage down there. Let everybody partied up in that place. That'd be awesome.
I think I went to a rave in was it Pico Rivera Sports something or another? They had it where like they had it in the field, like in the stands, and then they had it in like both parking lots, and that was a really cool setup. It was really cold.
In the parking lots?
No, I liked it. I liked it. It really made it its own separate things. You had to like physically walk, and there was like barriers, so you didn't have sound bleed. A million
Can we
years
meet
ago.
there at EDCO, please? We will. You know
Yes,
what?
there will be meetups
Yes,
for that since we'll all be there.
Yeah, we're going to
we
have
will.
one.
And definitely, if you guys do home base, I might not be there, but I will try to be there best I can.
You'll be there.
Okay.
Yay!
We'll try. So we'll have meetups. We're gonna try to start having meetups more at all of the events that we're going to. Nocturnal was kind of a fail. Didn't quite plan out as we had wanted. So we're very sorry for everyone who was looking for a.
We're getting
meetup
better,
there.
bigger,
Yeah.
better, more organized.
Definitely,
It's
more
gonna
organized.
happen.
Yeah.
I would love it. Oh my god.
So yes, we will definitely have that.
So
So
anyone getting to Florida on Wednesday, entertain me and show me new food.
yes.
Are you going on Wednesday?
suggestions.
Yeah, I get there Wednesday morning.
Oh,
I might join you.
Okay.
I probably won't come in until what is it, Friday?
My boss gave me that week off. Well, I have to
Oh,
do inventory.
nice.
And then I have the rest of the week to go.
Yeah, we fly out Tuesday night.
Awesome.
Are you taking red eye?
Oh yeah, you and your friend,
Okay.
right? Nice. It's gonna be a fun time.
Yeah, so let us know. Let us know, everybody, when y'all coming in, and we can try to work something out. But also, Daniela, you actually went to the Cube tour, so please,
Oh, I want to hear
please
about the
tell
cube.
us about that.
so
We saw the
bad.
pictures that you posted. So cool.
I love
So
the
tell
mouse
us
heads.
about it.
Yeah, I went to the Q tour and I also went to his pop-up shop in West Hollywood.
Okay.
On Friday, he had a meet and greet there.
Okay.
So I got to actually meet him.
Uh-huh.
Don't tell him I said that, but he's like super sweet.
Oh,
Not like a dick like he is on Twitter.
That is totally anti his image.
Super weird,
Don't
yeah.
ruin it, man. I kind of liked
Yeah.
him for being a dick in my head all the time.
I love this. Hold on. Wait, keep going.
So there's a persona and
Yeah.
then there's a real person behind it. Oh my god.
He's super nice.
That's
so,
I would
yeah.
never imagine him being.
There was,
Neither.
if you also go on, I don't know if it was his Twitter or another Twitter account, but he went outside the venue on one of the days of his shows and he bought all like the knockoff T-shirts and just like handed them out.
No, did he really?
He just like pulled out his wallet, pulled out a wad of cash, and he like bought all the T-shirts.
He is just a wild card, though. Honestly, like you never know
Like,
what you're gonna
was
get
he
with
in a
that
good
guy.
mood this week?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he can have temper tantrums. He could apparently
can
he
I.
can be really sweet, and he has enough money to do whatever
Yeah.
he wants. So
So I have a question because I didn't get a chance to go to the pop-up because I had to work. Was the pinhead dead mouse head there? Because that's like one of my favorite ones. Or maybe that's not even from him. But I just saw some.
So all
he
the-
has a
these
chrome
are all
one,
people.
too.
all the mouse heads that were there were actually like fan made.
fans, they brought him in.
Oh.
So those were just on
Okay,
display.
So those aren't
Yeah.
even his.
No.
Yeah,
Oh.
they came in the night before to set him up or something like that.
Okay.
I thought that was cool. It was an
Yeah.
interesting way to like show love
They
for the
also had
people
a
who
mouse
spend
head-
money and time and
Yeah.
energy and
Yeah.
effort in making these
They
things.
had one where you could like go sign it, so I branded it on the eyeball.
That's great. I did see stuff written on the eyeball on that one. That's
That
good.
is really cool. Jesse, I don't think he's watching right now, but
He had a good time. He posted photos and
okay.
stuff. Yeah.
I didn't see
The
his.
tour
but
was super good.
Uh huh.
I only went on Thursday. a weird thing that the Palladium was doing was like they were taking everyone's bottle caps. I don't know why. I guess so we don't throw them at the cube.
Yeah, that's a thing though. A lot of venues are starting to do that.
I just don't get it. I don't see what's warranted on that. Like I've never,
because some drunk people like to throw full water bottles and stuff.
and I guess with all the water in it, it doesn't come out, so it grabs.
I don't know.
break
Just
something.
everywhere that does that, I
Yeah.
feel like there's way other bigger safety concerns.
Because when I saw Dead Mouse at the Factory 93 warehouse, I don't remember it was there or at the Shrine, but somebody threw a water bottle at him, but he threw it back.
Jeez, how do you know where it came from? Oh, there he is, the
Because it was
sweetest
from the
guy.
crowd. Yeah.
that's awesome though.
That's
I don't know.
really
It's just
cool.
cool.
My friend asked me if it's extra to touch him. I was like, well, nobody else was touching him, and I don't like people touching me, so I'm not going to go touch a stranger.
If I would have gone, it would have been like a real full circle for me because one of the first shows that I ever went to was Dead Mouse at Palladium. Like that was like the first.
You should have came with us.
I know.
Didn't those tickets sell out super fast like everything else? No.
Tickets are never really sold out.
Oh, but
Scalpers for
Yeah.
life.
And then there's the scalpers who don't know how to scalp, so then you get them for cheaper.
I have a friend, and he actually bought some tickets to the Cube Tour, but he resold them, and he just wanted back what he made, like what he paid for. So I appreciate people who do that and not like try to make a profit. Like I appreciate that.
No,
Yeah.
definitely. You got. I mean, I hope there's still some plur.
But also, don't be desperate because I will take advantage of you.
Yeah.
Now that's different. That's different. Like you asked for it at that point, but yeah. So I don't know. I appreciate people who do that. So I mean, you loved it.
Yeah.
Did he play a good? He played good sets, so he wasn't like mad at the world, and
No.
his sets were good.
Was it like very different?
Apparently,
from
he said
before?
he fucked up. He said like a screen like didn't work or something. I don't know. I didn't catch it.
Oh,
I don't pay that much attention. If you tell me you fucked up, I'm gonna believe you. If you didn't tell me, I was like part of the show.
Yeah, there's
So
so
if you
much
fucked
going
up
on
a set,
those.
just don't say anything
Yeah.
because I probably didn't notice.
how were his graphics? Because I know he typically. I don't know if it's because
always-
he's like in a mood and his graphics are weird. Or were they nice? Were they weird still? Were you not paying attention?
I wouldn't call them weird.
Okay.
I don't know. I've never seen like super weird graphics from him.
Okay.
I've seen weirder things.
Yeah.
The last time I saw him, and I think it was Beyond. I don't know if he was in a mood, but he had guys in like nude, not guys, but like images of like nude mouse heads, and they were like nude without like the human parts. It was just really weird, and they were like dancing. I took a picture of
wanna
it because
see
it
it.
was so strange. but-
EDC Mexico.
no, it wasn't that one. I saw him after that.
Okay,
I think it was Beyond. No,
Mexico.
his set at EDC Mexico was fine because he brought the cube or the two store, one of the
little
cubes.
cube?
It was the two. It was two stories.
Baby cube?
Yeah. The festival cube.
Yeah, I think it was that one. So that one was fine, but like the reason it was strange. So I'm glad it was good. I guess he loved it. This was probably his baby, and he wasn't mad at anyone. That's fantastic.
For now.
For now.
He had enough Coronas, maybe. You should get sponsored by them.
No, that'd be interesting.
Sponsor us too.
Yeah. So you'd go back?
Hell yeah.
I would go.
I might go to his New Year's show.
You might.
Yeah, that was in San Francisco.
Okay.
Bill Graham. So he's doing the 30th and 31st.
Okay. He added that day. He added an extra day. Okay. So he's
Exciting.
Yeah, since Cascade decided to go to New York and ditch California, where people love him.
where Daniela loves him. Where she's at.
He's trying to get as
Waiting.
far away from you as possible. Convinced.
Okay.
He knows. He's listening. He may listen to us.
I wish he would. I wish the internet would connect him
He's
to
like
us
taking
somehow.
notes.
He's probably like incognito right
Yeah.
now watching us.
Busy
saying, "I
this
wonder."
weekend, this
Huh.
weekend.
Yep. All right. So speaking of warehouses.
Yeah, so Alice in Wonderland just announced that she's going to be at the Factory 93 warehouse. That's what it's called to me. I don't care. Get the fuck out of the warehouse. That's not yours. Because they're not letting like Factory 93 in the warehouse anymore. We have to go outside where the train's at in the parking lot. And I like the warehouse.
I don't understand. I don't understand these decisions at all. I don't know.
But
I don't get it.
It's November 16th if you care.
If you care.
Yeah.
She doesn't.
No. Give me my warehouse back. I loved being in there till 4 a.m. and
Where it's
stumbling
dark.
outside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where it's dark.
Mm-hmm.
See that?
Oh.
Like, look at that. That is so strange.
That's
Like,
not that weird.
That's
You were
weird.
sober, weren't you?
Well, yes, but like that
That's
is so
hilarious.
strange.
That's
you have to admit that
hilarious.
that's strange. Okay, everybody out there, if you see this, I'm pretty sure you
That's
do.
hilarious.
You have to tell me that that's strange. Like that's just so weird.
A little fish has mouse ears.
Yeah, I don't know.
I've
if he was
seen
just-
weird. I've seen a couple weirder videos.
His cars are amazing.
Oh, I love his cars.
Oh, no.
Absolutely.
No.
The what is it? The space Lamborghini that he has.
Oh, man. Cat bullshit.
Yeah.
I love it. He actually had a Lamborghini that had the Disney mount. Or
I know he sold one of his Lamborghinis for a cube.
Oh, he did.
To pay for a cube.
It seems like a good idea.
I don't know, but
honestly.
he did have some issues with Disney.
Oh yeah, they tried to sue him.
They tried to sue him,
but he
so
won
then-
because it's a parody, so they can't.
Yeah,
do anything.
And then they used in what was it, the original Steampunk Willie, I think. They used the ghosts and stuff, like they sampled it. And so yeah,
He
like
sued them back.
yeah.
That's perfect.
And so
perfect.
I was like, this
Yeah.
is the dead. I mean, this is like the dead mouse we all have come to know and love. He took on Disney. He was like, lawyer up, Mickey Mouse. And I was like, okay.
Them's fighting words.
I know. I was ready for it. I'm here for it. We miss you, dead mouse. We miss that.
Go back to being a bitch on Twitter. It was my entertainment.
It was really fun.
Yeah.
All the time. What is he
Yeah.
getting into next?
I don't know. But
Better
I miss
cars?
those days. I really do miss those days. We've been joined by Ben and Precious. Thanks for joining us, everybody.
Hi, Ben. Hi, Precious.
Welcome. Okay, so there's more news. Okay, so the warehouse, Allison is going to be at the warehouse. They're not letting Factory 93 back. Daniela's mad. So, Pasquale, anybody listening, let's make her happy.
Yeah.
Cascade, you're included on that one. Because we hear weekly complaints.
You need to send a strongly worded letter.
I forgot the strongly worded letter.
Those
okay,
are
strongly
legendary.
worded letter.
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
She's
who am I
lettering
writing it?
out.
I'm writing it down. So who am I writing the strongly worded letter to?
Insomniac, Pasquale, Cascade.
The Cascade.
The entire world.
The entire. Okay, I've got some words. For the
Except
entire
Stein.
word.
Yeah.
Just the Festal Stein. Festal Stein.
She's gonna spell it wrong. It's gonna go to different people. They're like, who the fuck is this?
Why is this like American like radio show host writing to me?
writing to.
With
are
such
you?
proper grammar too.
I have.
Reminds me of this morning where I texted one of my coworkers, "Can you please let me in?" And I put in the wrong number. I don't know who the fuck I texted, but
And they
that
said,
must have-
"Sure, baby."
they didn't reply. But it was like 8 a.m. So if I woke you up and you're listening, sorry. Wake up earlier.
Oh my gosh, that's so funny. New homes. Things are getting new homes. All right. So one of the big things that happened last week is we all know that it's hurricane season. And one of the Bahamas was actually hit very, very hard by Hurricane Dorian, I believe. And we all, even though I'm going to write a strongly worded letter to Insomniac, they actually did something really good. So at the end,
Put a little
I'm
heart
gonna
at
be
the
like,
bottom.
I know, love Monique. Thanks for
P.S. Thanks for thinking of the Bahamians.
The Bahamians?
I forget. He said it proper on his video.
Bahamians.
Bahamians. Thank you. I knew there was a he in there.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was really cool. He put out a video saying like, they got devastated. All this stuff was ruined because of this hurricane.
There was like 15,000 people, I think, that lost their
Yeah.
homes.
70,000, I believe. So he said, people came to him. It's like, what can you do? He's like, I'm going to send all the shift pods from EDC Las Vegas last year or this current year that was in storage. He shipped them, flew them over there, set them up, sent people to show them how to set them up and how to take care of them. And he said, I know this wasn't enough to house everybody in the Bahamas, but it's the most that I can do. And I really it's devastating, you know?
Yeah, so
These-
it's housing about 5,000 people,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
they can fit up to 11 people in the shift pods.
Yeah.
So
So they sent all of their infrastructure
Yeah.
out there. And also, if you are still interested in donating, you can go to Pasquale's personal page on Instagram. There is a link, and it's a link to his GoFundMe account. And it's to, helping out Hurricane Dorian. So if you are feeling like being in a giving mood because Thanksgiving is coming up, I know it's like 2 months away, but if you, feel for him, because we all do too, you can definitely donate to the cause. And that's another reason why we love, this scene, because, we are able to help like that. And, somebody in that position was actually able to actually do something.
It's cool. It's definitely, I mean, to reach out and to help people and be able to help people was amazing.
Yeah.
And have the people that volunteered to go out there and help set up everything and bring everything. It's one thing to donate the shift pods, but it's another thing to actually fly out there and like help and be like on the ground for it. So that's really cool. I don't know. I always, even though you charge a lot for your festivals, I really have a big admiration for Pasquale and what he does and his passion for just people.
Because he does do a lot of charity.
Yeah, every
does.
ticket that, we all buy, a portion of it does go to charity.
Like for EDC Las Vegas,
yeah.
it goes to like public schools in Vegas just to like help them out.
Yeah.
I thought, yeah.
I mean, our money goes somewhere good, so.
Raving for a cause.
Yes,
I love
raving for a cause.
Oh my God, I'm going to start telling my jobs that I have charity work to go do.
Dang. Does that count as a tax write-off though? Hold on, wait. We might be on something. Hold on.
Don't tell the whole world that. Or else
It is
everyone's-
now since you work here.
Guess
Another
he's going to
thing.
all the festivals.
Can I talk about the Mike Tyson thing?
Let's do it. Yes, that's next.
Yay, I'm excited. All right, so somebody posted, I didn't find it first, but somebody posted that Pasquale did like this whole hour-long show with Mike Tyson, of all people. It was called Hot Boxing, and there's like links on YouTube out there. I think I shared it on mine. I'm not sure. But it was really exciting because like Pasquale sat down with these two guys who knew nothing about rave culture. Nothing. Like he was trying, and he didn't even want to say the word rave. Like you could see he was very like, trying to step carefully into what it is and to just trying to describe the feeling that we all get when we go to these events. And then about halfway through, somebody said, "Oh, a rave?" And he was like, it's a place where everybody just, is amazing. Like the feels, all of it. You could see him struggling to just describe a feeling to two people who had never been. But the exciting part, the most exciting part, and the reason I watched the entire thing about it was that potentially him and Mike Tyson might team up to have a whole venue built for future raves in Desert Hot Springs.
Wow. Which isn't too far.
Yeah.
It's an hour away.
45, yeah.
Yeah, so Mike Tyson was already building it as like a luxury, retreat escape thing with like cabanas and like infrastructure.
Oh, you have my attention.
Yes. Okay,
No sleeping outside.
Mike Tyson was already building this. He had bought like hundreds of acres of land, construction, and then like 2 weeks before this thing that he filmed, he saw a video of EDC and he was like, "Whoa, that's a lot of people." And I honestly, watching it, you see Mike Tyson's like, "That's a lot of money."
Yeah, you can see the dollar signs.
The dollar signs are just like bling,
They're
bling,
like
bling,
they're
bling,
flying
bling.
off of everyone's heads.
He's all like, yes.
Yes, he did. But Pasquale's like,
Do it again.
anyways, Pasquale's like, you know how much money we spent building these rave cities and tearing them down? Imagine if we actually had one year round.
It'll be Disneyland.
Yeah, he was like, we don't have to build the infrastructure if we already have it there. And that means we get to spend the money on other bigger and cooler things, like building bigger stages and bigger stuff if we didn't have to deal with all of the bureaucracy about hotels, roads. He was saying that it's so hard to find a place to house these things.
The
So,
entertainment tax. We're
Yeah.
talking to you, Vegas.
dude, so if
And
he's
because
like,
you have to pay like off-duty officers to come in and work the events, so that people are taken care of. People can get directed through traffic.
he was saying, he was like, so many cities don't even want us.
Yeah.
But Mike Tyson's like, I want you and I own all this. I got influence.
There you go.
Didn't he call it, what was it, a pop-up, like, amusement park?
He
or
was
something?
trying to describe what EDC was to these people, like, without, if you're not there, if you've never been and you don't know, He's trying to describe it in.
Well, it is called an Electric Daisy Carnival. So
Yeah, it's just like a pop-up.
Mike Tyson
It's a
didn't even know what
carnival.
the abbreviation was. He was like electric dance something.
That's kind of close.
Yeah, no, it is cool. It was cool. It was,
all
it's
the parents
interesting
watching,
seeing it.
it's a carnival. We
It's
go
a
there
carnival.
for fun, for rides, you know.
I typically, when people ask me like, "Oh, where are you going?" I'm like, "Oh, I'm going to a music festival." I try to use that term because
Yeah.
Oh, I don't care anymore.
But you
I'm
know,
going to a rave. What are you going to do about it?
what was also interesting was seeing Pasquale talk about like early or like 90s rave culture and how it started. Like
Everything was hidden. Like you had to
Yeah.
call a number to find out where you were going.
He
And
was
then,
saying-
and then the police would show up, and then you'd have to wait until another one would pop up somewhere else. Yeah,
Have to run.
he talked about like his first event that he threw, and it was like on the corner of like Crenshaw and something else, and it was every Friday. And Mike Tyson's like, that's freaking dangerous. Like, are you for real? He's
Yeah.
like, yeah. But that's what we did.
So you weren't scared of being shot up?
Yeah, he was like, we regulated it more. Like before, these undergrounds were
Yeah.
super unregulated, and you didn't know. And there was
You
like
don't know who's coming in, what
there
they're
was
doing.
this element of like, you know, I might get mugged, I might get jumped, I might, who knows, I might be on the wrong street in LA. And he was like, I took it and I, you know, made it to what it is, to where
Yeah.
everybody's safe. And
Everyone knows where it's at. They
Yeah.
know what's going
there's
on.
safety measures. There's, you know, everything
There's
that
medical
he does.
in case something happens.
yeah.
All of that wasn't around in the 90s, like before he started all this. So it's really cool. It was interesting to see where it started from when he was going to them and what he started his first couple events, and then he just described it all the way up to where it is now.
I want to ride the
He was,
rides at EDC one day.
I did that first one. That
I've
they
only
showed.
done like one
I
ride
think I
there,
did
like
that
the
on
swings.
Creamfields. I
I've
did
done
that
the
on
swings.
Creamfields.
There was rides at Creamfields.
I did one ride. Yeah, I was like really messed up, and I jumped on a ride, and I was just like, woo.
I do the bumper cars every time I go to EDC.
Those are fun.
I've only done the
Always,
swings.
yeah.
The
Oh,
death
I've
swings.
never done. I don't do the death.
I do
swing.
a lot. I do a lot.
Yeah, but no, it's interesting that he during this this podcast that he was with these two guys, with Mike Tyson, and he talked about like the history of like where Insomniac has come from. He also was in the Forbes. Forbes did an interview with him a few months ago, and he talked about the same thing essentially about how like the rave scene has evolved and how it's influencing a lot of music festivals around the world and stuff like that. So it's
And he
really
just
cool.
started in
Yeah.
California. Now he's
Yeah.
all over the world.
He's all over the world, everywhere. He's worldwide.
It's at 100 different festivals a year.
Yeah.
He's a new Pitbull.
Yeah. Mr. Worldwide.
Yeah. Prettier too.
Oh man, I'm sorry. I took up a lot of time talking
Oh
about
no,
that.
no.
But
this
it was
is
really interesting.
this is about.
we're here
Like, we're
for.
here. We're here.
I
to
hate
talk
those
about all
clown
of the
girls.
news.
I hate them so much.
What are you talking about?
The scary clown girls from EDC.
I would dress up as one of them, honestly.
I honestly I would too. The ones that what I know it's the stage that you absolutely hate, but they have like these Amazon great warriors, and I'm just like, I'm gonna do that. I really want to do that.
I want to do all of it.
That would be
I just
like
want all the
makeup,
lasers in my
costumes.
face.
lasers in the face, melt her with the
Yeah.
laser beams. So
No.
we've got more news to talk to you guys about.
Should we talk about people being tasered?
Oh God!
Yeah,
Speaking
okay,
of
it's not
festival-
funny.
Speaking of festival security,
Yes.
So
Imagine
at Imagine,
Yeah.
there was an incident. Unfortunately, it's kind of, I mean, it is sad. It's ultimately sad. But the first time I've ever heard about it happening at a rave or a festival, to be honest. But security actually helped cause a death of an attendee in Atlanta. They released some details, and they said this kid, I think he was kicked out of the festival or something, and they wound up tasering him. The initial article said that the guy was naked and that he was very aggressive, and he like lunged at the cops and trying to fight them off, and then all the cops tasered him, more than just one.
Yeah.
And then I think that caused some type of cardiac event, and he died. They
Yeah.
couldn't bring him back
So, I
from
mean,
it.
it only takes one taser to stop someone. You don't need multiple.
I
people.
don't
Yeah.
know why there was multiple
Yeah.
tasers for one kid. But yeah, it's really tragic, and it's, I don't know, I've never heard of that happening. I'm scared.
Well,
It actually
security,
scares me to go to a future event.
Well,
now.
like moral of the story: don't be stupid. You don't even know. Like you might get tackled. You might hit the floor the wrong way, and something could happen.
You never know, but a lot of these security guards at a lot of these music festivals are having power trips. Like the same thing happened at EZoo this year, where a lot of people were harassed and molested by police officers for no reason. Well, I mean, according to the reports, you know, they're saying that it wasn't really warranted, but you never know like who's going to be having a power trip or who's going to be abusing their power and stuff like that. You never know.
You know what? In another angle or side from it, these people that are security that are hired for these events aren't really trained specifically for how to handle festival attendees. They're just guys that are hired and given the shirt and maybe a short, you know, synopsis of what they're supposed to do. Like my friend's dad used to do just like security on the weekends all the time, and he wasn't really like given a whole lot of
They're pretty much
information
just
about
told,
it.
"Don't let anyone in this way."
Yeah, they get
If
told a
someone
very
tries to go
short
in,
bit of
stop 'em.
information and say, enforce this. We are paying you to enforce it. And some people, unfortunately, take it in a bad way.
Yeah, and they
Yeah.
go overboard.
So maybe if there was a little bit more preparation for the security guards themselves and the company going into these things, they would know how to handle it. Because, I mean, how would you handle an aggressive naked man running at you?
I would
Arms
probably,
wide open.
I was gonna say
You're
I'd
also
probably scream, but
not
that's
the short little petite stature of
Kick
the
him in
women
the
that are in
balls.
here,
That stops
Bernard.
them.
Are you assuming my stature?
not out loud.
Nope. Definitely not.
Not
It's
at all.
2019.
Yeah.
But I'm saying there's two sides to the story. I don't think what they did was right, but I also think maybe with some more training for all these ground crew that are in charge of our safety.
And usually, security doesn't have any weapons.
No.
Yeah.
Like the most, maybe sometimes they'll have handcuffs in case they need them, like to
Yeah.
restrain someone, but they usually don't have any kind of weapon.
Yeah. So the fact that they had tasers means that they weren't just like these hired security people with the shirts. Like they had to have been some type of law enforcement.
True.
I'd
Yeah.
be
True,
interested to know if it was like if they were hired by the venue or were they hired by Imagine.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's a lot of
Yeah.
questions. There's not a lot of
and-
answers.
And they haven't released, and of course they're not going to release everything. It's going to be old.
I hope whoever that guy's family is,
I
they're
hope-
okay with it.
Yeah.
And
And
it's sad. It's tragic. Every time there's like a loss of life at a festival.
it's always very sad. Yeah.
Yeah.
So our condolences go out to the gentleman who lost his life at Imagine Music Festival due to security brutality. I'll call it like it is. That was really sad. On a more positive note, Vegas gives the okay to have weed lounges. Yeah.
You don't need to.
So if you're
take
feeling a little
few
sad,
tokes
go to
to kind of get
Vegas.
back in a happy place.
Yeah.
Yeah, roll one for the boys.
It's cool. It's the
There's
first.
a first time.
Just a Felstein.
It's the
Wait.
first time like a city has actually actively promoted
Yeah.
Well, yeah. It
like
makes
weed
them a lot of
consumption
money.
Yeah.
in public. You know what I mean? Like they've
Yeah.
They want to be Amsterdam.
true,
They are.
true.
Another thing, a friend of mine who has been one of our OG followers, she actually showed me today that Los Angeles has a weed, what is it, a pot cafe, weed cafe? No, it's a cafe. It's like a weed cafe. And it's actually very nice on the inside, very green. And it's just kind of chic a little. And you go in there and you smoke your bong and
Do they
With
have
your
beds
coffee?
for the naps
I
after?
don't think so. I didn't see any, but
Yeah, I need a nap after.
yeah,
So
well, they have food, so you could probably just kind of put your head down on the table.
On the
and then-
food?
There it is.
Buy
There,
a
it's called
pizza.
whole what?
can't see that.
Yeah. What is it called? A rendering? Lowell Cafe. Lowell Cafe. It's a cannabis cafe. That's what it's
In
called.
West
Cannabis
Hollywood.
Cafe in West Hollywood. So Lowell Farms opened Lowell Cafe.
Are you okay?
No, that's what it says. It says Lowell Cafe, Cannabis
Yes.
Cafe. That's the whole thing. That's what they wrote. I'm just reading what they wrote.
Have you guys ever seen Boondocks?
Yeah.
Like
I've seen
the little
a few
cartoon,
episodes. Yeah.
like the Itis restaurant. That's they got beds.
I actively get the itis all the time.
Oh, me
After
too. Me
eating
too.
all the
Me
time.
too.
All right, so as we wrap up our news, before we tell you all the music festivals happening in the next 2 weeks, we have to recap one of the most interesting events that happened over the weekend, the inaugural Groove Island.
Yes.
And I have talked to two people. I have watched some IG videos. And from the two people that gave me the rundown, it was awful.
That's really heartbreaking to hear
It was awful.
that.
I mean, a lot of us here on Festival Addicts are Groove Cruise veterans. And so we always want Wet Travel. We always want Jason to do well. But from the very beginning, when they started announcing it, there was a lot of pushback originally because we were going to be taking over Catalina Island. And the civilians and the citizens of Catalina Island did not want us there. And it was a huge fight between Wet Travel, and Jason was constantly going to their city council meetings, trying to convince them that it was going to be okay. They were going to have it controlled. It was so controlled that some of the vets that went did not like it at all. The major criticisms of it was, one, the main stage closed at midnight, but we're all that's to be expected because even on the ship, the main stage closes, very late or kind of early, and it doesn't go all night. But also after that, there were only 2 venues that were open. It was very quiet. The walk back to their hotels or to their timeshares or to their camping was longer than 15 minutes. It was also dark. It wasn't well lit. There was no music. And this is the kicker because I have to put my pen down.
Food.
They had to pay for all their own food and drinks. And if you've ever been to Catalina, not during happy hour, it's expensive. And it was probably even more expensive because of the event.
They know all these people coming in, bump up the prices.
Yeah. So, I mean, one person, our friend Mike, said that the only thing that was his saving grace for that weekend was that he got to meet Angel Reyes. So I thought that was really cool. But a lot of people that, they weren't very thrilled about it to begin with. A lot of vets didn't go. They were not sold out, which is unheard of for Groove Cruise because they always sell out.
Well, Miami sold out
Miami
instantly.
Yeah. So
Miami's got all their stuff together. Right?
yeah, Miami.
It's also Miami.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they were 97% sold out very shortly after Blind Faith Mafia opened for everybody else. So, I mean, there's this sense of community that being on a cruise ship brings. And you guys have been on Holy Ship, so you guys know what I'm talking about because it's kind of the same thing. And on Groove Island, it was kind of like everybody had their little cliques, but there wasn't really that camaraderie. It wasn't like you can run into the same person over and over again because you're on a ship. So there wasn't like these deeply rooted bonds that were formed. So it wasn't as successful as I had hoped it would be.
Well,
and it hurt.
I didn't have very high hopes for it to begin with. And I mean,
Catalina.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
know. That's what I said. That's why I didn't go.
I love Jason and I love what he does and I love his passion for what he does and trying to give us something really amazing on a boat, but him trying to take it on land, it just, I don't know.
I feel like if he would have taken over a resort in Cabo
Yeah.
or something, it would have done a lot better.
I think so. And I think a lot of people would have gone because we want it to be everybody together.
Yeah.
That's why we go on these cruise ships.
Because on Catalina, you're all spread out. You're all at different houses, different
Yeah.
hotels.
Yeah.
Yeah. I personally would have gone if it was in Cabo because
It's Cabo.
Because it's Cabo.
The Fat Tuesday and all these tequila dispensaries. Okay, that's the reason why. And the tacos. That's the reason why. But it's not uncommon for cruise lines to want, or these private charters to want to take it to land because Holy Ship is doing the same thing with Shipwrecked, which is going to be happening in the Dominican Republic. We're still waiting on the verdict for that, and whether or not that's going to be a successful event. But I think,
But their alcohol and food is included in the price.
which is why I think,
And
another
it's all
reason
in
why.
one resort. It's
Yeah.
not different hotels or anything
As
like that.
long as
Yeah.
you don't die from it.
I'd pay a little
Exactly,
extra sometimes for that.
You're here for a good time, not a long
Yep.
time. Don't take it literally, people out there. But there's a lot of music festivals that are doing that. Doesn't Destructo have one? He has one. What is it, Mexico? There's the Takeover.
Base Nectar.
Base Nectar.
He
That's
did
the one.
Deja Vu.
Yeah. And
Last
Above and
year
Beyond
and this
tried
year.
it, but they canceled.
They
Yeah,
canceled
well-
theirs. Yeah.
well, Above and Beyond is actually trying to do a ski thing.
They need to
Did
go
you
home.
guys hear about that?
I did hear about that. I
They
did
need to
hear
go
about
home.
it.
And everybody was like, well, Tomorrowland winter has that covered. But if they did an acoustic version, then I'd be down for that.
They can go home.
And they can go home. What if Cascade decided that he was going to do one?
Wherever the fuck he wants. I went to Sunsoaked and waited 2 hours for a beer.
He can do whatever, and you'd still be there. Okay, see, there you go.
Can do no wrong.
Can do apparently,
Except going against my plans.
and backfiring, being against her. That's what gets her on edge. But
that
Deja
was
Vu,
cool.
yeah, March 20. Okay, so if you have nothing to do, March 25th or the
It's sold out
28th.
already.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, it's nothing's ever sold out.
Wait,
Isn't that what you
yeah.
guys told me? Not
Was that
20
the
minutes
one
ago?
where the resort had like bad reviews from like couples who were staying there? It's like there's
Yeah, I
like
think
a
so.
drug
It might
festival
have.
going
Yeah.
on, and
Yeah, definitely.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, but
So
the
you got a
tickets for
bonus.
those, like the resort tickets started like 14 to 1600
per person.
Yeah, well, yeah. And then you still had to fly out there and fly back. But everything was inclusive with Deja Vu, like the drinks, the food, everything. And you're all in one spot, and they build all the
Yeah.
stages in the resort.
Yeah.
And these
That's not a
people
bad
play
price if it's
multiple
including
times.
everything.
They
It is
said
because I mean most
multiple
cruises are
times.
that amount anyways. I mean, granted, if you don't do your own cabin, if you're sharing with, it could be significantly cheaper. Is it 14 per room or is it 14 per person?
Per person.
I think it was per person.
Okay.
It was
I
really high, but
I
I mean,
can eat that much.
I can eat a lot of
I can
food and
drink
I
that
can
much.
drink a lot of food.
We've seen that.
You're gonna drink your food?
I can drink everything. Put it in a blender, girl.
Oh, there's a review. Absolute worst vacation ever. A 5,000 person rave at resort.
People walking around and buying drugs from hotel staff. Okay, good
Damn.
on you. Here we go.
Oh, man.
They were there for a romantic getaway and
Well,
are
now you
surrounded-
have drugs.
wait by 5,000 hippies on Molly.
How do you know it was Molly? You joined them,
That's
didn't
why
you?
it should be a resort takeover and not just we're going to this resort.
See,
and
it's
hoping
kind of
nobody
hard
else
to do
showing
that
up.
because
Yeah.
there's a lot of people who book their resorts years in advance.
Then they have to plan it years in advance. I think that's the fair thing.
Yeah, I think
It's doable. If people can, then I think it should.
If
yeah.
it's going to stay
I
at
would
that
love
same
to end up
place.
at a resort. And it's like, oh shit, there's a 5,000 person rave next door.
Yeah.
Cool.
Let me just go ahead and make friends.
I'ma
with the
just walk
bouncers,
in.
right?
No,
I would
have someone
totally-
bring me a wristband out. I'll give them $200.
I would definitely try that. But I think if we could do that, I think it would have been better for Groove Island. If
I
we did a
agree.
resort.
I really agree 100.
Because there's something nice about running into the same people over and over and over again.
It's exciting. There's something nice about not having to drive.
Yes, and not having to worry about anything except where's your room card key.
Yeah.
That's like the only thing. So, and then everything is just a walk. Like
I
that's
really hope next
the
year
convenience.
just
Yeah.
goes way better for everybody on
Yeah.
that.
So everybody at Wet Travel, we love you and we support you.
Totally love.
And we do hope that Groove Island will do a year 2 at a resort takeover, like we think it should be.
Cancun, Cabo.
If not, bring back our ship.
I hope
Even
the
if
ship
they-
likes us. I don't know.
It's hard because they said it's harder to get the private charters during that time of year.
Yeah.
And to keep it at a reasonable price.
Well, it could be any time of year
yeah.
for me. It
As
doesn't
long
have
as it's
to
not
be-
January.
Yeah.
Because then I don't want to have to choose between Miami and LA.
True.
Yeah.
True.
And also don't go to Ensenada.
No.
They could do
Yeah.
one like earlier in winter, and I would still go. Honestly, if it meant like there wasn't any like conflicts,
Yeah.
and we could have a boat, I
I
would
don't know.
still
I
do
got
it.
sick in Ensenada the last time.
No, I don't even care.
I don't think I've ever been there.
What?
Oh, all right. So Virgin is the
See,
bringing back
I
the
approve
cruise
of
ship.
that message.
I think they an adults only cruise ship is now taking bookings with Virgin,
It
which
said
is an
drink
amazing,
champagne,
which is
save
an
water.
amazing airline, by the way. They're Virgin Atlantic, wonderful. I love that airline. My gosh,
It was really good.
yeah. So if their cruise ship is going to be anything like their airline, I am.
Plenty
Ready
of
for-
food.
I'm ready
you
for
see
it.
that?
I'm here for it. I'm
They
here
have
for
food
it.
and champagne.
Food and champagne.
For anybody who's never been on a rave boat, there's something that's just amazing about getting food 24 hours.
Yeah,
whenever
and
you
they
want.
have room service where you can order steak.
And there,
Huh.
sometimes
And
there's
bring in a plate of bacon back to your room.
Yeah.
you can take anything. They
Kelly
had
brought me a plate of bacon when we were waiting in line to get off the boat.
Yeah, I remember that.
I was
I
dying.
almost didn't find you.
Yeah.
You moved too fast. I like the 24-hour ice cream.
Oh, yeah.
collection.
Yes, that's
Those
the,
are
Bottomless
always fun.
brunch.
I'm down. I'm here for it. Like I'm here for it.
Yeah, I don't know.
But
I love rave boats. Can you tell?
I do too. Like, it's the only way I will go on a cruise ship. Like, I need it to be minimum age 21. I prefer 25 and over, but who's really
I'm really
complaining?
excited to try It's the Ship next year.
Yeah, so there's we're learning about a lot more cruise ships and parties like that. So It's the Ship, if anybody is interested, is sailing this November. I think it's the 4th through the 6th or something.
They have a lineup?
I have not seen the lineup. I don't remember seeing the lineup, but it's leaving out of Thailand this year.
Huh.
Yeah, it's 3 days. You basically go out and then you come back. There's no docking anywhere.
They just did China like this last time. Like they did 2 this year. They did the one that you were talking about.
Yeah.
And China's was okay.
So
that was cool.
Here we go. It's the Ship.
I need
lineup.
Disneyland to have a Disney cruise rave.
Oh,
Like
there you
Disneyland
go.
Paris, Electroland on a boat.
Electroland, you have
But
to.
with boat and alcohol.
Mm-hmm.
And yum.
Bad bitches.
Yeah,
The
no.
Ship is 5 years strong. Wow.
Yeah. I'm going to check it out end of January because I think this past year the tickets went on sale beginning of February.
Okay. So we'll have to keep an eye out on that. So
Yep.
it's they don't look like they do like the costumes the way everybody else does.
Oh,
You know,
no,
like
they
it's
do.
just
They
like-
do.
Oh, there
They
you
do.
go.
They totally do. There's
Okay.
David Hasselhoff. Did you see that?
So it looks there's a lot of this is catching on. I know there's Shipsomnia, there's the Ark, Pete Tong Out to Sea was once sailing. I don't think it's sailing anymore. There's also Friendship, and I think Kelly, you're going on Friendship, right?
I am. I'm gonna
Friendship,
try it
fully
out.
ship. This is how a lot of us prefer. I prefer being enclosed on a ship where I don't have to worry about
Except the
anything.
hangovers, those are not fun.
You just drink more.
See,
That's
the
usually how I
thing is-
handle situations.
Yeah,
like that.
but if
just
you
drink more.
stop drinking for about 10 minutes, it comes back.
Oh, then you eat. You have to eat and
Just
then
drink
yeah.
mystery alcohol from a champagne bottle.
Yeah.
But don't trust anyone who says that it's Irish wine. Never trust anybody with a mustache
Oh,
that says
rude.
it's Irish wine.
Don't trust anything in any bottle that I'm holding because it's probably not whatever the bottle is.
No, I took Chardonnay, and it was Jameson, and I was
is
not
Irish
prepared
wine.
for it.
That is his kind
I
of
would
wine.
rather have that.
It burned.
Flocka flocka. Flocka flocka.
She just yells that out after taking a sip.
The safe word is pineapple, y'all. But yeah, so I think that's the news, guys.
There was a lot. We covered a lot.
There was a lot. We're sorry, guys, but we wanted to keep you guys up to date and let you guys know what was happening. So speaking of, there's a lot of things that are coming up. So this weekend, we have Austin City Limits, which is kicking off their first weekend in Austin, Texas, of course. We have a lot of festival addicts that will be at the Dirty Bird Campout. That's going to be up in Modesto. So if you see any of them, I know Pooja and Liz will be there. So if you see them, they should have some type of festival addicts gear. Come say hi. They'll love to say hi. Next weekend, we have ACL Weekend 2. If you happen to be in South Korea, the Off-Road Fest is happening. There's also Aftershock, Secret Project, as well as Afro Punk in Atlanta. So these are a lot of things. And we will have people actually at Secret Project. So if you are going to be at any of those, let us know. I don't think any of us here in the studio will be at any of those. But we will try.
I was trying to figure out how to go to Dirty Bird. Honestly.
Yeah, we'll see if there's going to be any meetups. But yeah, that's definitely what's happening. Before we close out the show, thank you once again. We turned 1, everybody. Woo. And thank you to all the followers out there. So people, before we close out, tell them where they can find you.
I'm at DannyLove22492 on Twitter and Instagram.
On Facebook, I'm Kelly Arianis. And on Instagram, I am perverted_Patty.
Boss man.
Fat Black and Awesome Instagram.
I am your Mocha Princess. That's where you can find me on Instagram. Also, check us out on our website, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Please show our Twitter some love like you showed our Instagram and our Facebook. Also, you can catch this podcast as well as all of our past ones on Spotify, iTunes, all the things, YouTube. And if you go to any of these events, use our hashtag Festival Addicts 247 or FA247. Thank you, everybody, and we will see you next week.